seen that many turkeys in one spot. Monster. That's 3 deer in 3 days, baby. Hell yeah. Good morning, guys. Getting an early start today. We're gonna go hike out this ridge down from where we have base camp set up, and we're gonna start calling in the dark, see if we can get a response. But then we're just gonna go and sit this trail and see if anything comes through, or if anything responds to us at all. It's a lot colder this morning than it has been, so definitely a little bit of a cold front that's moved in. I know later in the week we're supposed to get a little storm front and a bigger temperature drop. So maybe that'll help with getting some more rut activity going. But that's the plan for this morning, and we'll see what it holds for us. So if that doesn't work, then we're gonna have to go explore other parts of this basin that we haven't really been to yet. If we don't see any sign in there, then we're probably packing out and gonna go meet up with Oliver. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so we're probably just gonna sit here and wait for it to get light out now. I'm not calling to try and call in a bull. I'm trying to call to just get a response to see if there's a bull in the area or one that is responsive. And we haven't gotten anything yet this morning. So we're gonna sit here and wait till it gets light out, just enough to be able to see. And then we'll start moving in a little bit further. And then we're gonna sit and do a couple calling sessions, see if we can get anything to respond or anything to come in. So we're just gonna hang out here for a minute. just set up here on this ridge where we can oversee kind of the creek and the other areas that we know the elk like to use in this area. We're just gonna set up and do a couple calling sessions, and hopefully either something comes in silent or something decides to start bugling back at us. So we'll probably sit here for an hour or two, see what happens. Alright, little update. We went and sat this morning, called and didn't ever hear anything, didn't have anything come into us. I just don't think the elk are in this basin right now. I don't know if it's because they haven't been pressured into here from another basin, or if the feed that they want right now isn't here. I'm not sure what it is. I think that tomorrow we'll go and check another just kind of section of the basin that is secluded and see if we can find anything. But we called Oliver and talked to him, and I think it looks like we're going to end up packing out of here and then going into a different area, kind of a backup area that we have. So yeah. I think that's the game plan. We're back at camp here, just having some lunch, and then this afternoon Braden might go check a little area, but we've covered about 3/4 of this basin in the last couple days, just hiking and calling, and you know, even with not getting responses, we're just not seeing the sign that should be here. So
yeah, seen some fresh sign, but very, very little. So
yeah, that's the update for you guys. We're just enjoying some lunch, and probably will take a nap this afternoon, and then hit it hard tomorrow. Go check out the last area that we haven't checked here. Kind of just check that box, make sure we're not missing anything, and then probably end up packing out. So unfortunately, this area that was really great to us last year has not been so great this year. So sometimes that's how it goes. We're not gonna get hung up here. We're gonna keep moving because we have another, I don't know, 15 days of the hunt left. 14 days. Yeah, 14 days to hunt. So gonna keep moving until we can find a bull that wants to respond and wants to talk to us. So we'll catch up with you guys later. Pretty lazy day, I guess, but not a whole lot we can do. Hey guys, so I'm just out here doing some scouting by myself, trying to find some elk. I'm searching in the last little bit of that basin that we were talking about. If you can see, like right there where the mountains start, where that ridge starts turning like that, that's the very back of the basin. So I'm basically gonna hike back up into there, and then I'm gonna turn around. There's a couple more spots on the way back that I'm gonna hit, and that's pretty much it. And if there's not any elk there, then we're kind of SOL in this location. It's still an awesome location to come to. It's very gorgeous, as you can just see. Got to see a lot of cool things, a lot of cool sights. But yeah, so if there's not any elk, like serious elk sign or elk up in this location. We're probably going to have to move. So more than likely, if I don't find anything, we're going to be packing up in the morning, and we're going to meet up with Oliver and find a new spot. So that's just a little update for you guys. I don't have a whole lot to show. I'm just walking around looking for signs. So if I see something, really interesting, I'll update you guys. But until then, I'm just walking around. So you guys, I freaking found them. They're way back here in the basin, like all the way in the back. And I freaking finally got one to respond to me on a bugle. I'm gonna bugle again and see if he'll respond and see if you guys can hear it. Excuse my bugling, I'm not that great. But let's see if you guys can hear a response. Dude, did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? He's like right up that way. Ooh, we're in it now, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna rush back to camp, let Devin know, and then we'll have to come back in here and get one. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. You have no idea. This is crazy. Alright, I'll see you guys back at camp. Hey, Devin. Guess what I just found? Screaming bulls.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy cow, where at?
All the way in the back of the basin.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
How many?
I only heard the one, but I stumbled across another elk on my way back. And so there's at least two back there. I don't know if the one I stumbled across was a bull or a cow, because I was just walking back and it started running. I tried calling to it to get it to stop. It just kept going, but
He responded to you?
yeah, he was responding to me.
I'm just enjoying my breakfast.
Yeah, I could see that. I just hiked like 7 miles in a matter of hours. Oh, man.
Nice. Well, thank you for doing that.
Oh, my gosh. Dude, I'm so excited.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I kind of need to rest because I just hiked 7 miles in 4 hours.
You didn't try getting me on the
I'm a
radio?
little beat. No, I wanted to surprise you back at camp.
Okay.
Dude,
All right.
I'm so stoked.
All right, so just telling you guys where we're at here. This morning, Braden went on a little scouting mission, as you guys saw, and ended up finding the elk. So we don't have to pack up camp, and we don't have to leave this basin. So that's very encouraging. We're just taking the afternoon and hanging out around camp and resting right now. And then early tomorrow morning, we're going to go hit it hard and go chase those bulls. And so we were getting kind of discouraged because we were like, how are we going to make a elk hunting show with no elk? Which you don't always have to kill one, but it's kind of rough if you don't ever even see or hear one. Yeah. So we were pretty stoked to do that. And Braden went on that scouting mission, which I was super appreciative of. About 15 days before this hunt, I got some ingrown toenails removed, and they were healing up really well. But then hiking around in my boots, they just got sweaty and started to tear back open, and then ended up starting to get infected a little bit. So I've been really taking it easy and trying to wash them and heal those up. And that's also why you guys have probably seen me running around in my sandals too, is because I'm just trying to get those healed up. Anytime I put my boots on, it normally doesn't bother my toes, but it's just kind of pulling against that raw flesh and pulling them back open. So Braden went on that scouting mission so I could stay at camp and kind of continue to clean and rest my toes, and you'll probably continue to see me running around in my sandals for the next 10 days or so. So
Yep.
What do you have to add?
Yeah, just a little breakdown of what I did on the scouting mission. I know there's a couple clips of me out there already that you guys saw. But yeah, I left camp at like 5:30-ish, so not crazy early, but still pretty early. And just hiked down the trail. And then there's on X, we plotted some points, some specific areas that we wanted to go check. And so basically I just hiked like one by one through all those clearings and all those areas, and I'd just stop, let out a couple bugles, wait, see if I heard anything, then kept going. And I just kept doing that all the way back to basically the back of the basin. I did this, and then like right when I got to the back of the basin, I saw that that rub, and I smelled the elk, and I was like, oh shoot. I was like, well, I might as well let out one more bugle before I turn around and headed the other way. And so I let out that last bugle, and then he freaking called back, and then I turned the GoPro on real quick and updated you guys. And then so after they called back that second time on the GoPro, I was super excited. I hightailed it back to camp. And I got back to camp really fast. But on my way back to camp, I actually didn't get it on video. I actually spooked up another elk, which I was surprised it was there because it was kind of along the route that I took to get to where I was. And so I'm surprised I didn't either already see it or spook it up or get a response from it from calling. So I'm not sure if it was a cow or a bull because it was through some thick brush. I just saw it bust out of there real quick. And then I went back to where I saw it bust out of. There's a bunch of hoof prints and it smelled like elk, like really bad. But yeah, that's just a little breakdown of what happened because I didn't get a lot of it on video because I was trying to move quick and get stuff done, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
So yeah, the game plan from here is we're gonna take the rest of the day, hang out around camp, relax a little bit. I'm gonna continue to try and keep my toes clean, get these things healing up and on the right track. But then tomorrow morning we're gonna get up early and go hit it hard and see if we can get into some bulls, see if we can get into some action. I think we will, and so it's really looking up, and so we're really excited about that, really happy because we were getting kind of down. It was kind of a bummer to come back in here in these spots that were just so hot last year, just to have nothing. So
Yeah.
pretty stoked. So we'll keep you guys updated. Not much going on right now. We're just chilling around camp, but we'll have some good stuff coming tomorrow morning and the day after. Oliver should be here in about 2 days, and so we're pretty excited for him to get here because then we'll have a caller, someone to film, and someone to shoot. So that's like perfect setup. And so, all right, we'll catch up with you guys later.
See ya.